Now then, hobbyists. If you are watching this now, there is a very good chance you remember the 1980s. If not, you might be just fond of this decade. For me, it doesn't feel that long ago, but currently it's 2024, and in a few years, it will be 50 years ago. That just boggles my brain. Growing up in this decade saw technology have a sudden leap in availability. We had our first VCR then, and video shops were on the rise. Obviously, we had to live through the VHS versus Betamax wars. We binned all our vinyl records for cassettes, and then we binned all our cassettes for CDs, thinking that that would be the end of that, but sadly it wasn't. We wore towery fluorescent socks, usually non-matching, like a cyber teddy boy. Food became much more instant and slightly more artificial. Even Coca-Cola tried to reintroduce themselves with New Coke. They failed there, but sadly, most pop in the UK now has had its sugar reduced due to taxation in this nanny state. I know I've mentioned this many times before, but the telly in the 1980s was brilliant, and I still love to watch it to this day. I much prefer to watch the A-Team over some woke nonsense any day. Even Star Wars was good in the 1980s, as Star Wars now is just a PowerPoint presentation on diversity and inclusion. I'm mentioning the 1980s again because today we have the Monster Beetle out and about, which was released in 1986. Also, it's on a beach, and although Baywatch was started in 1989, I consider Baywatch to be from the 90s. But Miami Vice was 1984, and the weather is very reminiscent of then. So let's not wear socks and head out onto the beach with this 80s throwback and see how it does. By the way, here's some outtakes. So you don't miss out on further videos and similar nonsense, please like, feel free to comment, definitely subscribe, and press that bell-shaped thingy to be woken up at all hours for further content. But for now, that's your lot.